Hey everybody, so I'm doing a live on Facebook in a little while. But I just wanted to come on here and say that I'm done with the way all of these agencies in Watertown, New York run things. My mom had really high hopes for this Bridging the Gap company, like agency or something. And today they kind of let her down. They brought us housing applications of places we've already applied to. We're not eligible for those places because we have 11 animals. Eight of said animals are cats. We don't want a rehome. It's not fair to rehome them when we've had them for so long. Now, families come in all shapes and sizes. And family to me is forever. There's all different types of families. Now, there's got to be an agency out there that can help both people and pets. And it shouldn't matter how many you have. I'm aware some of you don't live in New York. And I'm aware some of you don't live in the Watertown area of New York. But their system, the way they run their system is really, really crappy. And I really recommend anybody traveling through Watertown just avoid it. Just avoid this town completely. Because this is not a good place to live. Right now, my mom and I are actually at a temporary shelter, which has been on the news quite a bit lately. They're shutting the shelter down in 2 weeks because another shelter is opening up. The problem is that shelter won't allow animals. My mom and I currently have our 3 dogs with us, and our 8 cats are in foster. We'd like to get those cats back. I promised my Uncle David, who passed away in 2006, that I would continue to help the strays. Because it was something him and I did together. I know that a lot of you are just going to say, oh, they're just animals and you can always replace them later. You can't replace the bonds created with old pets for new ones. It doesn't work like that. I'm done with these agencies always splitting up people and splitting up people from their animals. I'm done with these agencies trying to split up families. It's ridiculous. HUD, Watertown Housing Authority, Neighbors of Watertown, Bridging the Gap can't help, DSS can't help. Sure, some of the apartments are pet friendly, but then they have a limit. Mom and I don't want to live in a high-rise building. We came from 5.13 acres of property. We had things on said property. We're used to that. We're used to having a place of our own to call home. Now, Christmas is happening in 2 weeks. Maybe a little more. Haven't looked at a calendar in a while. But this is the middle of December. It's the end of 2022. And this is the third time we've ended up homeless since 2018. I'm sick of it. It's the season of miracles. There's only 2 things I want for Christmas this year. I want to get my cats back by Christmas. All 8 of them. And I want some place where we can have all 11 of them and not have to worry about being uprooted every 5 minutes. My mom and I, again, are looking for a 3-bedroom, at least, in New York, preferably Watertown, or even out on the outskirts of Watertown. It doesn't have to be in the best shape. Maybe a little bit of land to go with it. Someplace where you can feed a squirrel and not have to get yelled at for it. My mom is a nature nut. You know? But that's all I want. I want to be able to enjoy my life. I'm 27, going on 28. I don't have kids. I choose not to have them because why bother bring them into the world when there are plenty of stray animals that need homes? I personally am not a big kid fanatic. I like them, sure, but I don't want any. But let's be the change, people. Let's be the change that we all want to see. Maybe this won't happen in another 20 years. There are over 250 homeless people in Watertown, New York in general. This season, yeah, I'm aware some of them are drug addicts, but this season, let's get them into some place where they have a roof over their head and a place to call home for the holidays. I mean, is that too much to ask for these people? It's almost Christmas. Sure, some of them choose to be homeless because of their habits. There's nothing wrong with that. But at least let's give them the opportunity to better their lives. Let's give them a little bit of a sense of pride. You know? And please, for the love of God, let's help the people with animals instead of putting them down. Let's say, hey, we can instead of we can't. That's going to end today's video. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel.